Hello dear students, welcome to Sriganga Tutorials. In this session I am going to discuss about respiratory balance sheet. So here ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಲೆವೆಲ್ ನಾವು ATP ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಫಾಸ್ಫೋರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅನದರ್ ಒನ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಟಿವ್ ಫಾಸ್ಫೋರಿಲೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ATP ಏನು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಅ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಫಾಸ್ಫೋರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆಕರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ಲೈಕೋಲೈಸಿಸ್. ನೋಡಿ ಗ್ಲೈಕೋಲೈಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ 7th step and as well as a 10th step it will yield 2 ATPs. Okay, and here in the first and third step 2 ATP molecules will be used. So nearly 4 ATPs will produced from the glycolysis. Among them 2 ATP are consumed. Hence finally 2 ATP will be produced directly from the steps 7th and 10th. Okay, it's clear. And next another one, from Kreb cycle direct ATP will produces from the GTP. As you know that GTP, guanosine triphosphate, 2 molecules will be prepared and 2 Kreb cycles will be occur for 1 glucose. Hence GTP will be breakdowns into GDP and inorganic phosphate bind to ADP and that will convert into ATP. So this is another one production of the ATP by the Kreb cycle. Okay, is it clear? Right. And in the case of oxidative phosphorylation, so here just remember here in the substrate level phosphorylation, nearly from glycolysis and as well as from Kreb cycle direct 4 ATP will be produced total count. And come to next here in this one oxidative phosphorylation from NADH molecule and as well as from FADH2 molecule. See, you remember one NADH molecule will produce nearly 3 ATPs, but recent biochemists they argued that and they concluded that one NADH molecule will produce nearly 2.5 ATPs. But here we will count here one NADH molecule will produce 3 ATPs. So totally from glycolysis and as well as from the link reaction and as well as from Kreb cycle we nearly yield 10 NADH molecules. So each NADH molecule produces 3 ATP, means from NADH molecules we require or we yield nearly 30 ATP, okay, from all the 10 NADH molecule. So remember in this case we just call link reaction. Link reaction means here pyruvic acid, whenever glucose convert into pyruvic acid by the process called glycolysis, and that pyruvic acid will be convert into acetyl coenzyme when enter into the matrix of the mitochondria. So for the conversion of a pyruvic acid into acetyl coenzyme, in that process NADH molecule will be yields, and this reaction is called a link reaction. Okay, so nearly from all the 10 NADH molecule we yield 30 ATP and will be occur in the case of mitochondrial matrix. And then another one FADH2 molecule. So we know that this FADH2 molecule will also yield 2 ATP molecule, and the recent studies will indicate 1.5 ATPs are there. But here we just count, and these FADH molecule will be formed in the case of a Kreb cycle. That is when succinate will be converted into malate, and during that process FADH2 molecule will be formed, and each FADH2 molecule will produce 2 ATPs. So from 2 Kreb cycles we get 2 FADH molecule and will be converted in the case of complex number 2 in ETS. So nearly from FADH2 molecule we get 4 ATP. So by taking all those ATPs we just conclude here 4 ATP from glycolysis and Kreb cycle, and that is in the case of substrate level phosphorylation, and then 34 ATP from NADH and FADH. Total 38 molecules will be produced.